Hey everybody, I'm live. I'm live. I'm live. I'm live. If you not tell, I'm not at home, so I'm live. But anyway, this is Infamous Kiki with my channel. Hello, 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 everybody. I'm trying to keep it down a little bit because I'm in a hotel, so I can't be all that loud talking like I normally do. But I'm gonna try to keep it cool. This is Love During Lockup, season 4, episode 28. You know these episodes be weird. The title of the episode is Jail Bait and Switch. The episode premiered tonight. I'm supposed to be on a vacation and not doing this, but I'm also watching the episode. I got my headphones on. I'm watching it. Um, so I'm gonna try to do this because I don't have my camera. I don't have my camera, y'all. So I'm just gonna have to watch it, and you guys are not gonna be able to hear it. Because I got it. I got my headphones on to keep it, keep it frosty. Keep it frosty. But I'm gonna try to give you guys timestamps, and if you are in the chat right now, I'm sorry I can't. It's gonna be hard for me to read the chat, but I'll try to do the best that I can. Happy holidays, everybody. Did y'all have a good holiday? Did y'all eat enough turkey? Y'all do enough things? Y'all do all the things? Are you still doing all the things? I know people are very busy this weekend with family and friends and shopping and God knows what else. So I know many people are not going to show up for this live, but I know y'all are going to catch it in the replay. So everybody's watching this replay. Thanks for stopping by. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, comment, whatever you guys got to do. I will be back on Monday with a plethora of videos, a plethora of things I've watched this weekend, and I'm going to be doing reviews. But anyway, so let's get on with the get on. We watched this episode, and I think I fast forward past all like the little preview stuff. This is Love During Lockup. If you have not watched this show, then you really need to watch this show. It's on WeTV. I believe I watch it bootleg on YouTube because they do post these videos. So here we go. So I fast forward past all that. So we're starting out. I'm 2 minutes and 11 seconds in. And so they're starting off with Jessica, who is with Dustin and her daughter, and they moved to Tennessee. So Jessica's saying that she has questions and she wants him to answer truthfully because last week she met the sister and the mom, and the sister and mom was like, he's never had a real relationship. He's a drug addict. He's been through this before. And her daughter was like, who's 18. So she's going to visit Dustin. Previously she couldn't, but now I guess now she can. We'll see. So I guess she wasn't permitted to see him. Well, I mean we know that she wasn't permitted to see him, but now she is. So I guess now she's allowed to go see him because she was a prison nurse and she didn't get fired, but she quit her job. But it's like a conflict, it's like a thing within the prisoners. Cameras were not permitted to film inside the prison, so that's what it says right now. So 3 hours later, she comes out. They are not allowed to film in prison, of course. So she's calling her sister. Oh no, Dustin's sister. Oh, they said that she had to leave. They've terminated her. I guess terminated her being able to see him. Uh-oh, I'm having technical difficulties, y'all. Please stand by. I'm going to set my phone right here while I work on this. I'm having internet issues. This internet is not mine. Not my internet. You see me, I got my queen sweatshirt. Anyway, y'all give me a minute. This internet is not mine. It's the hotel's internet. And so I don't... It's connecting. It's connecting. Got a thumbs up. Hey, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thank you. Y'all do the thumbs up thing. I don't know why it's not connecting. Okay. What has happened? Okay, let's try it again. Hey. Who's ever in here? Hey. Okay, it's back connecting. Okay, and we're back. Sorry, y'all. So apparently her visitation has been terminated again, which I'm confused because I thought she couldn't see Dustin. So I think so I don't know if she got to see, so she's angry, but I don't know if she got to see him or not. This is weird. She's saying that she's sure he's okay. That's what the sister is saying. I know the sister probably sitting there rolling her eyes going like, I'm sure he's okay. She probably like, she like this chick here. Oh, she like, I'm sure he's okay. No internet. I don't know what's going on with my internet. Again, I don't know. I'm gonna have to link it, but I'm sure. Okay, here we go. So she's all mad and frantic, I guess. Whatever. So now we're going to a commercial, I guess. Let me see if I can hook up another internet, y'all. Because this is not. It's gonna be a no for me. I'm frozen. Is y'all internet working? What is happening? I don't know. What is happening? Is your internet working? Mm, my internet is not working. Let's see. Hold on. Well, come back. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah. So we're back. So la 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 la. So we're back. We're skipping past the ads. Good. So yeah. So Jessica's pissed. She hot. So the sister is saying all you can do is wait. It's for him to call and send a letter. She's like, I'm sure he's okay. The sister sound like, girl, I'm sure he's okay, girl. Like, who cares? So she's saying that security had it out for them. And so, yeah, they knew that she worked there. So she's saying that they have it out for her. And my question is, so she can't even send money because she can't have video visits. She can't do anything until he's in the box. So apparently he's in the box again. He just got out of the box. But then she making excuses for him like, well, the judge, the jail, not the judge, but the jailer is the reason why he in the box. No, he in the box because he in there doing stuff that he messing up. So she did have a visitation with Dustin, but it was very short. It's very short. So she's saying that she did ask him about what the sister said, and he admitted it that he did slip, and he told her that he was on meth, and a meth is not a slip up, honey. She should have asked that question a long time ago. Now she understand. Now she looks real worried. Like she says she's concerned. Yeah, she thought it was just done. It's never just done and complete. How you work in prisons and not understand that? And now it's reality is starting to smack her upside the head. Like then she realized he getting out of prison and he's a substance abuser. So he's gonna have she's dealing with a whole recovering addict. That's different than what she bargained for, I guess. When most people who do go to prison are. So I don't know if Jessica's just in denial or just dumb or both. So here we go to New York, Pennsylvania, whatever. This is Justine and Michael. So we're on to them. And Justin is the one that got married to Michael in jail. And so he's asking her about the cousin. Why did the cousin ask him about where he'd get the money from? So she's telling him, he's saying he's short tempered when it comes to private. Okay, that's yeah, like people are gonna ask questions. Thank you, Justine. At least she sounded like she got some sense. Yeah, the family's gonna ask questions. I would ask questions. These people, these people, that's her family. Yeah, right. Like these people, like that's her family. He's saying that he doesn't have to ask questions from these people. These people, that's you're gonna have to deal with these people for a long time if you're gonna be married. He said, "Tread lightly. I'm not in the mood." Right? You in prison. You in prison, and you telling me I gotta tread lightly. Why you in jail, girl? Please. I wish. I wish I do would. Well, you need to tread lightly. Yeah, she's saying every time he gets into something in jail, then he, gets mad at her. And no, he shouldn't be taking offense about the family members asking questions. Of course, it's her family. Like they looking out for her to get yelled at. She's saying who wants to wait by the phone just to get chewed out. She's saying she don't deserve it. Right, Justine. Finally, she sounded like she got some sense. She's talking like a real person. So this show was coming up next, Emily, and then we're Chelsea. Apparently Chelsea, doesn't know what's going on. So we're on to Union, New Jersey, and that means Emily and her annoying, look like she living in a freaking trap house apartment. I ain't trying to talk down about nobody, but Emily act like the way she was talking was like she miss up here, miss high and mighty, and she living in an apartment that looked like a clucker house, look like a trap house in Union, New Jersey. Like here I am thinking that she got some money, she's in college and woo woo woo, and she, girl, okay, you living in an efficiency in Union, New Jersey. And you act like you so much high and mighty better than somebody else. Girl, go on, have several seats. So Emily's talking to Dauri. Because she gave him $200. And apparently she's flipping out over $200. Fuck, I think I spent more money on that. This hotel room was more money than this. What's she complaining about? She mad at $200, so she telling Dauri that she don't want him talking to Smoke anymore. What did he do? So she's saying, "Don't call me again." In the story, why? Why? I don't know what Smoke didn't do. I'm just confused. And then like she hasn't even Dauri hasn't seen Dauri, and she telling him to fix it. And so I'm 10 minutes and 40 seconds in. So she's annoyed with Dauri because he's like, "Well, I don't know. I'll try to fix it." I don't understand what Smoke did. kind of confused as to what he did that was so bad to where he got to stop talking to this person. It's his money. So am I the only person confused as to what did Smoke do? Well, because he read her and he read her for filth. He told the truth about her. He was like, look, and then Dauri's in prison. She hadn't even went to go see him. So I'm confused. Some people online are saying that they think that Emily has catfished Dauri. I don't know if that's completely true, but I don't know. I mean, I'm just like, you ain't went to go see him, and even Smoke said it. Like, you ain't even went to go see him. So I'm a little confused. I'm a little confused. So I'm just like, and so she says she doesn't trust Smoke because he's a very young criminal, and so Dauri is not a young. She says she don't want to be associated with him. Girl, what the what? Let me pause. What the hell is she talking about? Well, I don't want to Google search and my name come, but you. I'm confused, but your man is in prison. So when they Google search his name and he's a so is her man? He not a criminal? I don't want to be associated with Smoke, but you associate with Dari. So when they Google search criminals and a criminal you on a TV show, Emily, you sound stupid. You sound foolish. You sound like you didn't lost some brain cells. Are you stupid? Are you just dumb? Or you talking out the side of your neck? Cause, cause when they Google your name, you're already associated with criminals. You with one, honey? Honey, I'm not understanding. Let me hit play again. I had to hit pause because I'm not really understanding. So Dauri is calling Smoke, asking what happened. Said he met up with her to get the money, the bread. And she's disrespectful, and she was. Yeah, he didn't disrespect her. Now he's saying this is who I choose to be as my wife. This is the second time someone said something about being his wife, about being his wife. Her friend said that last week and this week. So are they really married? So she's making him choose between Smoke and her, cause she's family, huh? This is interesting. She's family. How's she family? She, they've been kicking it for 3 years and she ain't never visited. I know he did not just say. Okay. I know he did not say that big bad helmet head ass Emily, who all out, she going to school for criminal justice or whatever. Did she get panic attacks when coming into the jail? Yeah, just we TV. Y'all must be playing with me. I know this man did not fix his lips to say over the phone that she gets panic attacks when she come to jail. She gets scared over a jail visit. How you gonna go to school for criminal justice when most likely you're gonna have to go to a jail and see a client, or whenever you're going to college for criminal justice, they have to go to jails, they have to go to courthouses, they have to go to prisons to see how the system really works. And you mean to tell me that she is a criminal justice major or whatever it is, and she's never gonna go to a jail? That's the most stupidest, preposterous thing I've ever heard. Even when you're going to law school, you have to take a trip to a courthouse and take a trip to a jail. That's part of your education. She's scared. Oh no. She gets panic attacks. In 3 years? Now I see where some of y'all are saying that Emily's catfishing him. I get it. Okay, let me unpause. Let me sit the phone back down, y'all. Let me unpause. Because this is blowing my mind right now. Yeah. And you she gonna give it back to wifey. This is the third or fourth time they've called her wifey. So are these people really married? And I don't understand what kind of business they doing. Drop it off at a bar and none of this is making any sense. None of that makes any sense. Anyway, I want to Louisville, Kentucky, because I don't know what they trying to pull. So we're going with Chelsea and Mike's mother. So apparently they're going to a lawyer because Mike, had several strokes and apparently thought that the guards didn't do much and they mistreated him or didn't check on him or they in other words, they trying to get a check. I'm like, I ain't mad. Get your bag. Get your bag, family. So they go into a law office to speak to see if they have a case to file against the guards because if you can't prove criminality or negligence with the guard, you can get a check. Like you can get thousands and thousands of dollars. And especially if he was in the hospital for 9 days, that's a check. That's a real check. So if they found out he was mistreated or they didn't take him seriously and they like, here, drink some water, rub some dirt on it, and he had another stroke, then yes, they can be liable. So they're seeing the lawyer and the lawyer is telling them. Did they not tell the lawyer that Chelsea was hard of hearing? So the lawyer's going through Mike's charges. So he has several charges. CR. I'm at 14 minutes and 41 seconds. So Mike has several felonies. Chelsea's saying, I'm like God. How many felonies has he had? She had no clue. You had no clue. So you didn't ask how many charges you had. How long you in prison? I did not know that Mikey had been in prison more than once since Chelsea is signing. To be honest, I didn't think Mikey likes when I ask him a bunch of questions. Of course they don't. So she's like, wow. Chelsea's kind of like, yeah. And how long are they gonna be in there? So now Mikey's calling with the lawyer and Chelsea and the mom there. So he's telling them he's dealing with the situation. He was playing softball and he had a tingling sensation, which is a sign of a stroke. And he got nauseous and dizzy and collapsed. Yeah, and so the CO didn't take him seriously. So I guess they told him to drink some water. Um, and then he collapsed, and then they had to call the ambulance, yeah, and so they literally dressed him out in oranges, and they put a black box on him and threw him in a van out of a wheelchair and drove him to a hospital. And they had to carry him through the emergency doors. And the nurse said, "Get the handcuffs off him. He's had a stroke." Yeah, if he was went carried through an ambulance, so he wasn't transported by the ambulance. He was transported by the jail. And they could have gave him IV, they could have gave him medication while he was in transport if they would have called an ambulance, but apparently they did not. So that's horrible. It's terrible. And I admit it, that's terrible. But what's terrible is the fact that he didn't tell Chelsea he had, yeah, that he had all these charges. And then, so, again, on this show, Love During Lockup, I don't know how long these people are in jail. Like, it's like they purposely kind of, they may have said it the first episode, but it's like they haven't posted anything since, and I find that weird. So the lawyer's telling them that it could have been a violation of civil rights in a valid case. And they kind of neglect him when he was asking for help. Yeah, so he said there's a 10% chance of him getting some money. So 10% is not a lot. So the mom is asking, like, how much money we can get? I'm sure he experiences this a lot. She said 15, he said $1,500 for the case, Chelsea says she's worried that she's struggling with money. She don't know where me and Pamela will be able to get that much money, $1,500, because she don't have that. And the mom don't have it. No, Chelsea's asking, can he get an early release with his health issues? And she said that that's a possibility, but from my personal experience, unless you have serious major health issues like cancer, like your AIDS, something like that, then no, then it's not. Lord. So we're coming up with Ty next, and then more Justin and Jessica and Dustin, not Justin. So Las Vegas, Nevada. Here we go. Here we go with Mark and his weird. Mark is a weirdo, and I don't. He's talking to Saray. She hung up on him last week because he was just talking crazy, and apparently he don't know how to use Google, knowing that you can get pregnant and you can't get out of prison early, regardless of whether you're pregnant or not. And then here's Mark's mother, who looks like she used to be an old stripper. I'm just gonna keep it real. She do. So Mark is 30. He's about to turn 30, rather. It's his 30th birthday coming up. Mark looks a lot older. He looks like he could be like 40, but okay. And Mark is a weirdo. If that was my son, I'd be like, you issue. So Mark is doing a video chat with Sensei. Oh, she reading them. Oh, Sensei is reading them. She's like, you're a narcissistic beep. Sensei is my girl. I can't help but laugh. She's like, oh, your mom sounds like a great person. Sensei is throwing shade. She is reading him. She said there's no way. She's saying that I didn't know you were talking to other women. I have no way of getting out. I think since Ray got another like 7 years, she's like, there's nothing I can do. Yeah, that she put him on blast. That he put her on blast and made her look dumb on national TV. Right. She, she, Mark is just weird. It's just like over his head. Like, I don't understand. She deleted him. She's telling him to leave her alone many times. And then Cause she said the mom said, "Why are you calling?" No, 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 mom. They calling because the show had told her to call. That's the reason why. That's why. That's what she calling for. And he can't understand why she's. Honey, you've been bad. She's saying that. No, it's just stupidity. Like, yes, like I'm not understanding. I don't we TV. I don't know what I don't know what she hung up on him, girl. I would have look. I want to hang up on Mark. I want to hang up on him too. Click. Yeah, she's not playing. Right, buddy. Thank you, mom. She's yes. I'm confused. Like you can be a better you without talking to people in prison. He talking about well, this is no, it doesn't translate. Relationships is not a business agreement. Yeah. I, I think Mark is a sociopath. Like there's something, the elevator is not going to the top. Something is not clicking. And, and he's like, well, I want to find another inmate. For what for? His mom is like, look, basically was real talking. You're playing a game. You are using people to talk to because it's some to him it's some kind of experiment, some kind of social experiment to Mark. If this isn't all fake and all just set up by the producers, if it is halfway real, he's playing games with people. He's not talking to somebody to get in a relationship with them. He's just talking to people because I think it inflates his ego and makes him feel better. I'm successful and I got this money and I'm talking to these downtrodden women, so I'm doing them a favor. It's a narcissistic, crazy thing. Hi, Dustin. How are you? How are you today? I just, the whole thing with Mark is just weird. It's just, I get a very weird vibe for him. And his mom was telling him, right, like, she don't want to have somebody just to talk to. You in prison, you really looking for somebody to connect with, especially if you're going to be there a long time. And to me, Mark is just playing games. Like, he just doing this because he's bored. So anyway, we're going on the Tide of Hottie, and this is just gross. I don't want to hear none of this. I don't want to. Wow. Wow. Better than what I was yesterday. Okay, well, that's good. Hope your Thanksgiving was good. Hottie has no phone game at all. Now she tell him that's what you tell him, Boston. So Ty is telling Hottie that I found out you were engaged to Boston and you're talking to Boston. Oh, now she's breaking her own stuff in her own house. Girl, no, don't break it. So, she's knocking over her chairs. She's knocking over her coat rack. Oh, it's your first Thanksgiving and Christmas without your pastor? Boston has a ring. Like, I don't understand. Well, you're letting her telling you the Ty is destroying her own house. Girl, why? Girl, what you do? You don't mess up your own house, girl. What? She, She's saying you dead to me again. And how long does Hottie have in prison? Oh, your aunt passed away. My aunt passed away too. This summer. So this is good. This is our first holiday without my aunt as well. So I understand your pain, my brother. So Ty just destroyed her own house because she mad at Boston. I mean, at Hottie because of Boston, which she should be because now she's in the bed breathing hard, and then she says she's straight, and then she says she feel great. She's like, I feel better now. I got off my chest. She says she feels scared of being by herself, but Ty is not by being by herself. I don't understand. This is just so fake. It's just not now I can find who's really out here for me. But she's talking to other dudes. So she's saying that she is done with. I don't understand what the addiction is. Hottie. Hottie is not a hottie. Hottie is not cute. I think he got like another years or 14 years. I, Ty, I don't understand. Like right now, I'm just like, she says she's finna do a draft. She's looking for the number one draft pick right now. I'm just like, and then she threw the ring. This is so such a fake. I just like all I can do is this. I'm just like that's all I can say about Ty and Hottie. I'm just like so anyway, I think we're on a commercial break. I think. Or not. Okay, anyway. So back to Ty's house. A little small break. Yeah, I can't. I can't. So now so she's dressed in all in black. And and she's like, I guess she's gonna set his picture on fire. I guess she's gonna have a eulogy against her and boss. I don't know. I just, I can't, I just can't with Ty. It's too much theater. It's too much fakeness. It's too much drama. She need an Academy Award or Emmy at this time because she's doing all the acting. Like this is just too much. So anyway, I'm gonna leave it alone. Back to Chelsea. Chelsea's swimming with her friend, and she's telling her friend that she learned so much about Mike, about what happened to him, and then she needs money, $1,500. Mikey has 5 to 6 months left, and if he had a good lawyer, he can get out in maybe 4 months. That's what Chelsea's saying. But she does have concerns when Mikey gets out. But I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute. If he has 5 to 6 months, and this was filmed last year, so why isn't Mikey should be out by now, right? I'm confused. I don't know. So the friend is asking, what are the charges? What is his charges? What are the felonies? She said, is it murder? Is it theft? What is it? And her friend is hearing impaired as well. She says she want to know. He's not a murderer. He has a criminal mischief and stolen property. He has a bit more than that. Since it already happened, are you upset now? That's what the friend is asking. Chelsea says she feels a little weird that Mikey has all these charges, and I don't think Mikey would ever lie to me, but I have trust issues. I've been wronged in the past. Okay. Mikey's mom told me herself that she wants him to stay out of trouble, of course. And I told her I would keep Mikey on the straight line, no bulls. I warned Mikey's mom, and if he gives me 1 ounce of trouble at all, I don't care, I'll kick him out, which she should. And so they show a video of him signing her. She said, I want to go to the prison. I want to see where Mikey is. I just don't understand why she hasn't gone to the prison yet. Like, she should have been visited. That should have been the first thing she should have done. I don't know. She said there was some kind of issue. Maybe he was in a hole. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That was just kind of weird, sketchy to me, too. So we're on to Jessica and Dustin, and Jessica is having her friend Shonda over. And Shonda has a really cool, interesting look about her. I like her look. I like her hair. She like a snazzy broad. Shonda look like a snazzy kind of girl. She's saying that she wants her friend to help her put a book together with all his letters. I'm not. She says that she loves Dustin and she don't know why, and then he gives her a good feeling on the inside, and it's called infatuation. It's called that you put this person on a pedestal. When you put a person up here, and you're not really looking at the reality, then you will get mesmerized and bamboozled by he or she. When you put this person up here without realizing what they really are. And so her and her friend are going through the letters that Dustin has written her. And these letters just sound corny to me. They corny. They cringe. Like it's like something a 15-year-old. Oh, they're bleeping it out. She says it's better than 50 Shades of Grey. I don't know what kind of 50 Shades of Grey these people. These people be on some real lame stuff. I'll be looking at these women like, have y'all, Lord. I'm like thinking these women, have y'all ever lived before? Like y'all must have been in some really vanilla relationships where they were really repressed and deal with somebody where they weren't allowed to be themselves and be free emotionally and physically and romantically. Like that's the only thing I could think of because so many women they be reading letters of what these dudes be telling them and I'll just be like, okay, like I heard shit like this when I was 17. Like what are y'all do? Okay, now Jessica's crying. Now she crying. What's she crying for? Now she crying, girl. What you crying for? Yeah, you think she's telling things will happen, and you feel like you're in love, and you're not. But you feel like it. But then hindsight is 2020. You look back and be like, yeah. She's saying that he told her. Yeah. Why did he use? Why did you ask her? Right. If he's doing that in the inside, outside, it doesn't matter. He gonna come out of jail. He's not done. Your friend is telling him real talk, and the friend act like she like she know what she talking about. Thinking straight. That's why she think he can change. And the friend look like she know what she talking about. She said nurses try to save and try to save people. And so you think you can save everybody as a nurse. And her friend look like she know what she talking about. She's telling them. She's like, well, why would you not want to be okay? Of course they want to be okay. Yeah, of course they want to be okay. But you get out and then back on the streets again. Yep. Back with his friends. Yep, she's gonna be working. Right? Friend is real talking to him. Nothing left. Again, nothing left. No, you can't save him. He has to save himself. Yes, girl. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Friend saying she think he making a mistake. Thinks she's in love. She infatuated. She likes the attention. He's institutionalized. Nah. He's gonna use her like he's talked to other women and she's gonna end up Yeah. Who knows what's gonna happen? Yeah. She may lose her career. He has no job, no money, no education, no car, no home. She said he talking about you really have to start him like he a child all over again. By by the time Jessica had somebody real talking to her, cause he gonna get out of jail with nothing, with zero, without a pot to piss in or window to throw out of. And so you going to give him a place to stay, a car. He going to have to find a job if he finds a job, because has he ever really held down a job? No. Has he ever lived with a woman and had a relationship? No. Jessica, honey, no. Then he's supposed to get out in 6 months. This is another one. I'm like, Dustin is not out that I know of. So he's supposed to get out December this year, or maybe he's supposed to get out. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, Jessica just setting herself up for failure for somebody she's infatuated with. So now we're going to Justine, and Justine is talking to Michael's sister. So he started a sneaker company, and he markets from jail. So she's saying that they're marketing from jail because he has a shoe company called Montana Mills. Now, um, she's in jail buy the shoes to support him. So we're 38, 15 seconds in. And my point about it is that if his shoes was selling that well, because I went online and looked at these shoes. These shoes are like three, four, $400. So if the shoes was selling that well, why did he end up in prison? Why was he out there doing other stuff that had nothing to do with shoes? So, right? Because you've been to jail multiple times now. Selling to the feds. Selling substances to the feds. So if he was making all this money in marketing, it costs a lot. I know he's marketing to people in, his friends, family, cellmates. But you can't tell me you selling that many shoes. I had to see some tax returns. Because again, I tell people want to create their clothing line, their shoe line. You can do that, but it costs money. It doesn't cost much money to start up, but the advertising and the competition. There's so many people out there with their own shoe lines and their own websites and all that. Advertising is the key. So if she's talking about the sneaker, she says she knows that the money that he's giving her is not coming from the shoe company. So the sister's saying that she don't know either. He didn't give her too much details. She's saying he's done this for other women as well. So the sister's saying that he shouldn't be impulsive. Yeah, she said, oh yeah, he's done this for other women. She's saying you're not the first woman he bought a car for. I guess she didn't know that that he bought other women cars. I don't think the car is recycled, but she thinking that she's special. But he has like 4 kids and I think 1 or 2 baby mamas. So he wouldn't buy his baby mamas no cars. Like I'm confused. Yeah, he's had a life and other relationships. So she's upset because he bought other women cars and stuff. They probably still got the car, honey. The sister's saying they still have a car. It's a gift. So they not gonna give back no car. They just yeah, she's saying you should talk to him. But yeah, I mean, if he's buying stuff for you and this is how he rolls, then obviously that's just who he is. I guess she thinking that she was special. I guess I don't know. I guess she thought she was special. But anyway, that's the end of the episode of Love During Lockup. This episode, I will try to do 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After. I'll try to do that um, on Monday or Sunday. If I have time on Sunday, I'll watch it first and then I'll come back and then I'll watch it again live. But this episode of Love During Lockup, I will give it. It was kind of boring. It was just I gave it a D minus. Like it was just this was kind of like a filler episode. Like it was just, and again, I like other people have said, the whole point of these shows is that the people are fixing to get out of jail. None of these people so far, at least last season, some of these, half of them were going to get out of jail. This season, it's like there's only one person that's out of jail, and that's Michael and Justine, and they are together, and he's the only one out of jail. All the rest of these people, Dustin and Mikey, they supposed to get out in 6 months, 9 months, or whatever, and here it is a year later, and they still not out. So I don't know what happened. I don't follow the gossip pages, so maybe I'm just out of the loop, and maybe I just don't know. Y'all tell me, y'all let me know. But there's no point in watching these shows when nobody's getting out. If you're gonna pick people for Love During Lockup, at least get people that their significant others fixing to get out in 5 months and 4 months and 3 months. Because again, we don't want to see them just doing prison visits and talking to them over the phone. Like Hottie, I think Hottie's in there for another 7 years. That's boring. There's no point if they're not fixing to get out of jail. TV. It is pointless for us to watch. It's pointless for me to watch. It's boring for me to watch. It's boring for a bunch of us to watch and cover the show. There's some people that cover different shows week to week. They're not even covering this show. I'm covering the show because I find it slightly entertaining. But at the end of the day, yeah, there's no sizzle when the dudes are in jail for another 2, 3, 4, 5 years, or the women are in jail for another 10 years. So it's like, okay, so we just watching a phone relationship and a phone conversation. TV, that's not fun. This is not entertaining. This is not something that, it's hard for me to cover a whole episode about this when the couple Ty and Hottie seem really fake. Mark and Ray, or Mark and the other 10 chicks Mark just seems crazy. He seems like he's just playing games with people. It's disgusting. It's freaking disgusting. He seems like he feels like he's better than he's having phone tag and playing games and just playing games with people. He's not really trying to find nobody to be with. If he wanted somebody to be with, I'm sure he lived in Las Vegas with money. He could find somebody quickly, fast, and easily. But what's happening? It's not cool. I hear people in the room with Jason doing making noise. What's happening is not it's not cool. This is just this is stupid. This is boring. So WeTV, I'm gonna need you to, I don't know what's going on. I hear people outside. You hear people outside my room, my hotel room. I'm looking like, don't make me get the strap. Don't make me get the strap. But yeah, it's just boring. I just it's enough for me. I'll keep covering the show until it ends, and I'm waiting for the next season of Love After Lockup. They've announced the cast and all that, so I'll be here. I think it starts December 6th or sometime around then in a couple of weeks. I'm just waiting for this show to just peter out and end. And I think Justine and Michael are. No, they're not going to be on this next season. I don't know. I don't know. But I don't know about this. Like I said, Chelsea and Mikey, I don't think Mikey's out. I know Dustin's not out. Since Ray, she has like another 10 years. So again, all of this is just, and then Jessica and Dustin, then this week they didn't have that one chick, Louie, and that other chick. They didn't have them on there this week. I guess they weren't doing anything. I'm sick of her, Melissa and Louie. I'm sick of Melissa. She seems like she a little slow. I don't know what's wrong with her. She seems like she has a few screws loose. I mean, no wonder her family is really not on this show. They was like in the first episode, but other than that, Melissa acts like a stalker, and she has no common sense. And the thing with the yoga instructor, to me, just seems a little set up and a little forced and contrite and pushed by the producers. This all these couples just saying that Emily and Dauri. I think Emily and Dauri are really married. I think the way he's saying wifey, and I know people say that and they're not really legally married, but different people have said it. Smoke, Dauri, Emily, Emily's friend has said it. So I don't know if they're really married and they're just playing like this is some kind of relationship and this is just some kind of acting thing. And then she hadn't seen him in person in 3 years, but she's supposed the love of his life, but he was talking to another female for money. I, how somebody gonna be the love of your life and then they talking to somebody else trying to get some money? I don't believe anything Dari and Emily says, and then Emily is trying to control Dari from prison. I don't understand it. And Emily trying to act like she Miss High and Mighty, and she already living in an efficiency with an AC in her damn window, looking like she living in, I don't know, like some military barracks or a trap house. You know, I ain't trying to talk bad about people, but I mean, the high and mightiness of her, and I'm here thinking she got a nice crib. You know, she living in Union. She got a nice crib in New Jersey. She got a nice car. I'm thinking she got it going on. Emily ain't got. Apparently, she works at a bar part time, so she's in school and then she works at a bar. Like, girl, bye. I mean, just, then I don't want to be associated with criminals, but you're dating one or married to one, and you on a show, but you don't want to be associated with criminals. Okay, girl, you just Emily's just annoying. Mark is annoying. Emily's annoying. Those three people I could just deal with without the show. But anyway, but that's it. I have to go back to my life and go back to my time here. And these kids have been so very quiet and so very good. But anyway, y'all, like, share, subscribe, comment, and tell me what you think about this episode and about this show and period. Like, who do you love to hate? Who do you like? Who you don't like? I don't know. I know Gio is gonna do a show, and I'm not gonna be able to do it because tomorrow's gonna be a long day. We're gonna be Santa villaging it up. Yeah, watching lights, doing all kinds of stuff. So, anyway, that's about it. That's it for Miss Kiki. Y'all have a good night. Bye. Okay, kids.